So today's 6 PM content is a flashback Javier Hernandez, 89 overall, and the card is actually looking pretty nice. Really nice pace, dribbling and shooting, and in this video today we're obviously going to try it out. If you need to get your hands on some coins to improve your ultimate team, then check out the link in the description, igvault.com, and if you use the code Kieran at checkout, you'll get yourself a pretty nice discount. Not only did we get the flashback Chicha SBC, we also got some new milestone players, which actually give out a couple of useful items. There's a winger, a right back, and also a Wanyama, who actually looks, you know, pretty solid. So if you want to see reviews on any of these players, let me know which ones in the comment section down below. Anywho, it's time to focus on Javier Hernandez. To get him, you have to submit an 80 rated side, which is absolutely fine, and then on top of that, an 83 rated squad with an inform and one Bundesliga player. So he's not actually costing that much, and his price to me just off that seems pretty fair. Obviously 83s, 84s and stuff like that are up right now. Pretty much anything that's regarded as SBC food is pretty high, but still I don't think this price is too bad as things stand. So for the League Finesse SBC, we are going to be submitting pretty much a full Bundesliga side, and we also have this inform who I just have untradeable in the club, so I'm happy to send him on his way. So let's submit that and let's get the first one out the way. And then for the Rising Star SBC, we're just going to submit a full La Liga side. Literally every single card right here is untradeable, aside from Hector Herrera, who I did have to buy for the Mexico requirement. So now that is done, we do indeed have this 89 rated item coming into the club. Hopefully gets a dynamic in the relatively near future. So this is the side we're going to be using Javier Hernandez in. He's obviously going to get full chem due to the iconic chemistry. Didn't really want to go with an MLS side just because right now record breaker Carlos Vela is very expensive. So yeah, let's have a look at this item then. 3-star, not particularly ideal straight off the bat, nor are the medium low wear creators. Not the end of the world, but definitely not ideal for a forward. Finesse shot and outside the foot shot, that is good to see in regards to traits, and in regards to in-game stats, there's actually some pretty nice ones on this item, especially in that shooting section. He has a 95 rating for his finishing, which is great, as well as 97 attack positioning. The passing looks pretty average, to be honest. Look, it's not awful for a striker, but it's definitely nothing to stand out. Short passing looks good enough, but long passing definitely could do with some work. Dribbling overall looks pretty solid, 90 ratings for agility and balance and ball control, and a good composure too of 92. And then physically, he's got quite an interesting array of attributes there. 99 jumping, awesome. 81 stamina, not so much. A pacey forward with 81 stamina, that is just asking for trouble, especially in late games. So we might look, well, I won't in this review, but if we were playing Weekend League, he might be a player that you look to sub off heading into that final 20 minutes. But all in all, looks like an alright card. Let's give it a go and let's see what this item has to offer in game. Just before we do that, we should probably see what chem style we are going to be applying to this item. To be honest, I think we're going to go for Hunter just for the big pace boost, and also it does max out quite a few of his shooting attributes as well. His dribbling already looks pretty nice, and the passing, let's be honest, doesn't need improving all that much in regards to his position. Although I would like it to be better, positionally it's better for him to have better pace and shooting, especially with this pace split. So let's go for Hunter and let's get into some games. So we're actually up against a full Premier League side in this game, and it's your typical Premier League side with flashback Joe Hart in goal. Everyone seems to use him nowadays, which is pretty mad. I don't actually think he's that great, but now I've said that, watch him have an absolute blinder of a game right now. Let's see about getting Chicha on the ball early doors. Let's see how he feels in possession as he absolutely turns his man there. Can we slide this ball through? We can, and then Chicha just gets wiped out completely. What a weird start to this game. And I've got to say, the gameplay feels odd, and I think you can see that on the footage. It feels slow. Opportunity now, Del Piero sees the run of Chicha, who's going to make an inside run which turns outside as Thiago Silva comes across. You guys can all see how weird this gameplay is, right? I didn't play Weekend League this week, so this might be something that you guys are all used to, but geez, it feels so slow at everything I do. Who's going to dance around his man? Can he get in behind? Yes, he can. Gets around Matip. Chance to shoot across goal with his left foot. 3-star weak foot, no problem on this occasion as he fires us back into this game, getting the equaliser. And I keep banging on about it, and I know we're meant to be focusing on a player review, but the gameplay, it's not that it feels just slow, but it also feels like delayed, like really delayed. Get a chance to break now as Bruno puts in Javier Hernandez in behind. Keeper's coming out. Can we ball roll him? Yes, we can. We'll hit the finesse. And I almost skied that, and that was completely my fault because I did put too much power into that shot. But yeah, whew, I was a bit worried there. I thought I'd absolutely bottled an open goal chance. But more positively, nice ball roll from Javier Hernandez and a nice goal to put us up. Del Piero slides it through. Nice first touch from Chicha. Keeper's off his lines. Oh, I should have gone for a power shot there, but I saw the keeper creep in, and I thought we could catch him out as Chicha takes one to the face. Nice run in behind once more. Here's a chance if he can dink it into the box. Chance for Del Piero. Good save by Joe Hart. Nice. I like that he makes good early runs. It's as if he doesn't have medium low wear crits at times. Oh, I don't know how we're coming over the ball here. And that's a great goal in the end. I actually do not know how we kept coming over the ball there. Might have been a bit fortunate in some instances. But in the end, it's a very nice finesse from Hernandez. And it's a pretty good first half hat-trick from him. Well, the first 45 is in the books, and we have ourselves a 3-2 lead in what was a pretty chaotic first 45. We're going to switch formation for the second half just because I want to try him out with a striker partner to see how he performs there. So we'll give him Mbappe, so he's got a pretty good striker partner. Chicha, nice, left him on the ground. Good little ball into Bruno there. Can we take off the finesse? Yes, we can. Great goal. Here's an opportunity. If the right ball is whipped into the box, and it is, and Chicha is the one who jumps the highest, wanted it more, and gets his goal, and surely wraps this game up. And that is that. So, yeah, pretty good display from the attack. The first half was, like, pretty close, but in the second half, we started to run away with it as soon as we did that formation change. So, yeah, pretty pleased. Okay, so this is how we're going to start summarising these gameplay videos. A bit more in-depth than the previous style. We've still got the end screen coming up, but first, we're going to do a little star rating system, just pretty much breaking down areas of their game. So, let's begin with the pace. I thought his pace was quite good. He's not super rapid even with the Hunter Chem style, but he's still very quick and definitely does have that breakaway ability. He's not as fast as like a Neymar or an Mbappe or someone like that, but still very quick with the ball for me, and I was happy with that, so he's getting a 4 out of 5 in that regard. And to be fair, the shooting is a bit more the same. I thought his shooting was actually very good. When in space, he's absolutely clinical, he's very good with the finesse shots, and his power shots are also up to a good standard. In general, the guy scores goals, and that's why he's getting such a high rating in that department. The only problem with this card, to be honest, in regards to scoring goals, is the freestyle weak foot. That left foot is occasionally going to let you down, which is obviously a shame. Passing flat out is just average. Like I touched on at the start, short passing's okay, but long passing is, yeah, not too great. He's an out-and-out striker, don't use him in midfield, and you shouldn't have too many problems. 3 stars for a passing rating isn't bad for a striker. Dribbling, I thought was quite good. It didn't feel as good as some of the stats suggested in game, but I will put an asterisk next to that because I'm going to say the gameplay tonight for me was horrendous, and I highlighted that when we were playing, so that could have been down to that a little bit, but still very solid with the ball, and I think a 4-star rating is actually quite solid. So yeah, pretty nice with possession. Obviously not going to discuss defending for obvious reasons, but we are going to discuss the physicals. Ultimately, jumping is very nice, and the strength and aggression combination isn't that bad. It's nothing to stand out. It's pretty okay, is probably the best way to put it. But that 81 stamina sucks, and that's a problem, especially in late games. So that's why we couldn't rate him too much higher in regards to the physicals. Anyway, let's now come on to the end screen. As I said, I actually still think the card is a pretty nice item. Do I think it's a really good card? No, but it's usable, and it's a good item, and it's a fun item as well. And at 80k, I don't think you can go too far wrong, really. It's a nice little novelty card. I don't think too many people will use it in champs. I know Castro certainly will. He'll be absolutely loving this, but I feel like the majority of players won't. But still, as I say, it's a fun card, it's a usable item, and for that price, it's worth a go. It's worth trying out at that price, especially if you like to run with your MLS themed sides. And since we've got them new MLS Foundation players, it obviously does give you more reason to use these kinds of players. So guys, those are my thoughts on the 89 flashback Javier Hernandez. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, drop a like rating on it. Let me know your thoughts on the new format in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.